Cloudy, go back to the channel. You know what I'm saying? You ain't checked out the last video. Do that, you know what I'm saying? If you enjoy your stay, make sure you like, leave a comment if you want to have a little convo back and forth about the content, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you subscribe and share with your homies and friends and you know what I'm saying? All that good stuff, you feel me? By the way, I've been thinking about a name change now that, I finally got, I know my thing now, you know what I'm saying? I know what I want to do on this channel now, you know what I'm saying? So the name might be changed to Cloudy Comics. If not, it will stay Cloudy Views. But if you see in the next few days that the name is a little different, that's why I think y'all should hit the noti bell as well, you know what I'm saying? But it might be Cloudy Comics, you know what I'm saying? That might be the new name, especially because it'll be centered around what I'm doing. So, so make it a pure niche channel, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure out the kinks and stuff. You know what I mean? But now that I know I'm doing the Marvel DC news, you know what I'm saying? I ain't found no DC channel yet that do news and stuff yet that I'm like, oh yeah, I could hop on this. They won't be too mad if I, watch the news on it. But if I find one, I'm definitely putting it on here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get to it. Today, we got a video from Everything Always. Breaking. Multiple Ghost Rider MCU appearances confirmed.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman, aka All Fires. Now, as we get past the multiverse saga and begin to
Ghost Rider is one of my favorite.
There are going to be exciting brand new character introductions to the live-action MCU, basically around every turn. There are so many classic and new and modern X-Men characters to be introduced in the MCU. It's going to be extremely exciting. But as we approach this critical mass of having all of the Marvel characters finally introduced in under one banner in Marvel Studios, there are still some other classic characters from the days of the 60s and 70s who have yet to make their live-action appearance, and even at this late stage in the MCU, characters we might have expected to already see. Now, one, for instance, is the Silver Surfer, and not only are we going to get the Shala Ball version during this summer's Fantastic Four, multiple industry insiders have said we'll eventually get Norrin Rad probably in the 616 down the line as well, if not in this upcoming film.
Be the Ghost Rider,
Another one of these characters that's had rumors tied to his name for going on at least 3 years here at the channel, we've been talking about it, is Ghost Rider. Well, we have a huge update today coming from the most trusted of industry insider sources, talking about Ghost Rider having multiple appearances in the near future of the MCU, and he even drops one specific project by name. We're going to break down this latest update about Ghost Rider arriving in the MCU.
But first, I'm happy about this, man.
Subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel. That's all we do. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is right around the corner. Again, all you got to do, be a sub, leave a comment. If you want, stick around at the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so this latest update is the latest breaking from industry insider Daniel Rickman. You guys can follow him over on Twitter at DanielRPK. And man, I feel like he has been even more ubiquitous as of late than in the past. He basically has had new Marvel scoops every week going back the last 2 or 3 months. And while we have been reporting more on a lot of Twitter scoopsters here lately,
hey, before he even say too much, bro, I hope y'all know the Russo brothers just signed a deal or something like that to where they're going to be having their hands on a lot of these projects the MCU is making. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing. So now I'm wondering, are they going to have their hand in making Ghost Rider? Bro, is Ghost Rider going to have another movie like by himself? You know what I'm saying? I hope we do, because the last Ghost Rider, they left us off with him having the blue flames. You know, and I really want to see what happens, like what type of stuff he could do or what journey he ended up being on now that he's I guess he's a good person.
Remains like the #1 Marvel scooper in the game. Supposed to be he dropped a bombshell about Ghost Rider late last night. This is the latest he had to say about Marvel. Quote, I can confirm that no one has been cast as Ghost Rider yet. But he is...
What? Bro, I thought Nicolas Cage was... Bro.
Set to appear in a few projects over the next 3 years. He then continues by saying that one of those projects is specifically the Midnight Suns. Now let's back up a tick.
I'm thinking now, is it because is Nicolas Cage gonna be filming Spider-Man Noir during the time they start filming the Ghost Rider stuff? Or are they like planning on just keeping him as Spider-Man Noir and having a whole new... Bro, they might as well make the other whoever is supposed to be casted as the new Ghost Rider, they might as well make him Spider-Man Noir. I want Nicolas Cage to play the Ghost Rider, bro. I want to see what happens to him when he have his blue flame. Matter of fact, bro, I'll be okay. I'll be okay if they will just like they'll add the Blue Flames to the next Ghost Rider they cast. You know what I'm saying? Because they need, bro. They gotta show us what happens with the Blue Flames, bro. They can't just show us that and then they haven't shown us Ghost Rider live action in a long time from that movie, bro. That's all I remember, him having blue flames. And I'm like, bro, what does this mean?
I know that people love to point out that Jennifer Kale, who was recently in Agatha All Along, is actually related to Ghost Rider, but she's not related to the Ghost Rider like Johnny Blade or Danny Ketch, some of the Ghost Riders that we know from the Marvel Comics. She's related to Noble Kale, which is one of the original Ghost Riders, but she has overlapped in the past storylines involving Doctor Strange and the original Ghost Rider, so there is some connective tissue there, but I don't think that it was the immediate Easter egg that people were kind of hoping that it was, or a harbinger for basically bringing him into the MCU. However, what is the fact now that by multiple reports and several industry insiders corroborating each other, it seems like the way that they kept Mahershala on board for Blade was that they not only prioritized getting that Blade movie done, but turning it into a Midnight Suns crossover. And there were even reports that went as far as to say Midnight Suns might come first. Now, I never thought that was the case. That's a little ridiculous. Blade is obviously
that'd be weird, bro.
In setting up one of the main characters for that team. We've only had loose bricks laid in the beginnings of Werewolf by Night, so there's still a lot to be put together there.
See, this is Marvel's problem, bro. They keep making these plans, getting all these characters, and then they scratch it. You know what I'm saying? Or they just push it to the back burner or postpone it, bro. They need to just put these. You know, I ain't gonna say that because I'm gonna be mad if they put out a bad one.
However, we do know that that project is going forward at the MCU as an extension of the Blade film, and Ghost Rider is 100% one of the members that you would expect to end up on this team. Now, the second part of this is super interesting, that it's going to be in the next 3 years, because let's face it, the next 2 are basically completely consumed by what's going on with the multiverse saga. And as you would,
I mean, I guess that makes sense, but bro, you can still give, like, bro, y'all can still give us a Ghost Rider TV show or something, bro. He ain't been on live action, bro. He ain't been on screen in a long time, live action wise, because I don't know if he been on there like TV. Point I'm trying to make, bro, they ain't put him on screen in a long time, bro. They need to give us something with a lot of these characters. In fact, bro, because they making us wait until the Avengers movies and stuff come out. They've been saying the Blade movies Blade should have been came out, but it never did. We about to get Fantastic Four this year, so we might be like hella pleased with that movie and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, it might satisfy all of our needs. You know what I'm saying? And help us wait a little bit, you know? So I'm waiting on it. But I don't want to put all the eggs in one basket.
We've already had reports that we're actually going to see Nicolas Cage returning to reprise his role as Ghost Rider,
yeah, what happened to that?
Snipes' Blade, and some of the other classic Marvel characters for the eventuality that is a huge battle in Avengers Secret Wars. I wouldn't suspect them to be casting a brand new Ghost Rider, and at the same time, so that both of them would be competing for very limited space now in the storytelling.
Hey, real talk, y'all, don't be afraid of leaving in the comments like what type of news that y'all want me to react to or something. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I know a lot about this stuff, but it's still a lot to learn. You know what I'm saying? Which makes this more fun for me to do, for real. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all got like videos or something like that surrounds this, or y'all just got videos in general y'all want me to react to, you know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to drop it in the comments, bro, because I'm most likely will react to it. I see the comments.
Narrative for the multiverse saga, and even though he's filming right now on Spider-Man Noir, we've also heard that there have been requests for him to return as Ghost Rider, and Nicolas Cage has simply said no. So there could be a real opportunity.
Nicholas, I want to crash out on you, but I feel like I shouldn't. Why'd you say no, bro? You just flat out said no explanation. You didn't say no. I'm sorry, fans. I want to be him, but I just don't think it's the right time for me because I'm doing something else right now, and it's really gonna take a lot out of me to do that all at once. You know what I'm saying? I need a break. And I ain't gonna have. He didn't say none of that. He just said nah.
Here from Marvel,
maybe it's because they took too damn long.
That character and want to involve him in.
See, this is the Marvel Studios fault too, bro. We blaming everybody.
There's any immediate movies here where his introduction would make a lot of sense, save a Doctor Strange 3 that perhaps could work its way into the multiverse saga. Still, would be a far cry from what we expected the story to be with him and Clea in the Dark Dimension trying to investigate incursions. Now, there is one other character introduction that is heavily rumored for the end of this year. That's in Ironheart, where we know that the TV show primarily
how y'all feel about
is based
Ironheart? I
on
don't
the
know
idea
too much
of
about
tech
her,
versus
but
magic.
I don't know.
It's been heavily rumored that
I
Sacha
saw her
Baron
in
Cohen
one
would
of the
be
movies,
playing the role of Mephisto in the MCU as the ultimate villain in that show, and there
supposed to be a
were
part of the
teasers
Young
again
Avengers,
for
right?
that as well, and during the most recent Agatha All Along. So more than the Jennifer Kale Easter egg, I would kind of fall into the Mephisto Easter egg, House Eric Voss.
What happened to Mephisto,
and
bro?
the whole Mephisto of it all of the MCU, but I would more be willing to buy into that. And if that's true, then I think there is some real opportunity for Ghost Rider to play into the story because of what you can do with Mephisto as a villain. And that I can see. There is an opportunity to actually introduce the character.
I feel like Mephisto should be the main villain for a Ghost Rider or Blade movie, or for a Ghost Rider and Blade movie, or for the Midnight Suns in general. The main villain for the Midnight Suns movie or TV show, the main villain should be Mephisto. I think that would actually be a good villain. Now that I think about it, you know what I'm saying? Why not? Play it. You know what I'm saying?
Outside of, say, Ironheart and Doctor Strange 3, I have no idea where else 2 or 3 appearances could happen here in the next couple of projects before a Midnight Suns, unless they want to team him up with, say, something like Blade in his film, but then we're really already sort of getting towards a Midnight Suns, or that real weird rumor we heard that he might actually be showing up in the next Spider-Man movie. But let's face it, these Spider-Man rumors have gotten completely out of control. Villains have been cast, new love interests are all over the place, and they're introducing 10 different characters. It's probably none of it's true. And I think really the holding pattern that Spider-Man 4 has been stuck.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. They've been making it seem like Spider-Man just finna draw in the planet, nigga. Like, who Spider-Man think he is, nigga? He just Peter Parker. Bro, if Spider-Man 4 has hella cameos in it and it's less than 2 hours long, bro, I'm crashing out. It don't make sense, bro. Let Spider-Man, let Tom Holland do his thing, bro. This is his movie. You know what I'm saying? Let Andrew Garfield do his own thing. That's his movie. You feel me? I'm telling you, bro, they can't make these type of cameos without putting extra hours on the movie, bro. I'm just saying it don't make sense.
Said in previous videos, probably has to do with them just waiting on Marvel to call and say, we've got it. This is how Doomsday ends. This is how Secret Wars begins. Insert your Spider-Man 4 here. But you guys let me know all your thoughts down below. A, which version of Ghost Rider should they go with right off the bat? And B, who should play him? The only actor who's publicly thrown his name in the ring at this point was Ryan Gosling. Back when he was responding to rumors of playing Nova, he sort of campaigned and said the character he'd like to be is Ghost Rider. And I mean, I think if he stuck to his guns enough, there's a chance that he could get that role. Still, I think there are a lot of great actors who could play Ghost Rider in the MCU.
Talking about it.
I'm interested to hear who you guys think. Let me know down below quickly.
But I'm not gonna lie, bro. What y'all think? Because I've been seeing Keanu Reeves might play Ghost Rider too, but I don't know which Ghost. I guess there's hella Ghost. Bro, I know Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider, bro. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that he not. I already feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? But if Ryan Gosling is good enough for the role, then he good enough for the role. I just don't know who else could play Ghost Rider because I've always thought Nicolas Cage. That was gonna be Nicolas Cage. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think they was gonna switch off from just like the same thing with Blade. Some characters I'm like, okay, I can see him switching off, but it's a lot of characters where I'm like, bro, it's just that character is kind of them. Like it's more like the character is acting like them.